Jojo's Cup of Mocha, and welcome back to my channel. So this is the lovely introduction to this video because I kind of forgot to film on when I was out in New England. So basically the night before I decided to look up a trail to do in Stowe. It was called the Sunset Trail, and I basically hiked there in the rain, and then after that I decided to just explore Stowe a little bit more even though it was raining. That's okay. That's why we come prepared, and we have our rain jackets and our waterproof boots. It's all good. So let's get into the video. Okay, so I just made it here and there's no one else. It's still raining, but I was looking online and supposedly this is like a quick hike. As long as it's primarily flat, I think I can do it. At least I'm gonna try to do it anyways. And if I just don't feel comfortable, I'll just turn back around. Not a big deal. The thing is now I have to sort of change coats in my car. So love this down jacket, $20 from Primark at the Staten Island Mall. It's cheap quality. I know it's not the best quality there is out there. However, it gets the job done. It's keeping me nice and warm. I think this is water resistant but not completely waterproof, or maybe it is waterproof. I don't quite remember, but I'm not going to chance it. There. All right. I'm not gonna take my phone out. Like, it is raining way too much. So before I do that, let me see if this is even like a thing on all trails, because if anything I could download it offline and try to get it to my... We've downloaded it offline, which is awesome. I'm going to see if I can get it on my... Sometimes it's just a pain in the butt to get it on my watch, but that's okay. I will just have it on my phone, you know, just in case. I will put this on the charge so that way it can charge. There we go. But I think I'm gonna try to keep this in my pocket. My jacket is actually rain waterproof, as it should be. This is my little survival paracord bracelet, just in case I need it. Hopefully I won't. Not today, but you know, you never know. This is my rain jacket. I actually get pretty hot in this thing. Like, you would think, oh my gosh, it's so thin and whatever, but no, like once you actually start walking and doing things in it, you get pretty hot. Almost done. My hiking backpack has a rain cover at the bottom, which comes in handy for times like this. Okay, ready to go. Okay, here I am. That's the parking lot. There's my car, and I'm ready. Set rock. That is it. So when I was driving here, I went up to here and I did see a sign similar to this, but there's no parking over here. These are just private houses. That's where the trail kind of starts. However, I had to turn back around, go up here, and then come up here. I think this is where I am right now. So pretty close to like the top already. But had I found parking down here, I would have actually done the whole trail. But that's okay. We're still gonna go and see where this takes us. Here's the sign. So I'm assuming it's down there where the trail is, but with all the leaves covering, like, how can I tell, like, which way to go? I'm sure there are markers. That's a marker, so you just kind of look for the marker. It's the, oh, is that a coyote or a dog or something? I don't know what that is. But, I guess we could try. I do see another marker down there, off in the distance. There it is. This is buddy. So careful you don't fall. If you can see those blue squares, but those are the markers that you're looking for. Made it from up there. So proud of myself. Another marker. So that's the Tabor path, which I did see way back up there, but I figured it was just a little bit too steep, and with all this rain and mud and whatnot, it wasn't a good idea. So I went around that way, came back around here, and now I'm going to continue that way. Even though it's raining, very muddy and whatnot, it's really not that cold. I'm fine, honestly. I just love being by myself, like being the only one here. I know that's pretty scary in the woods and whatnot, and honestly, same, but I like it. There's just something about the rain. I love the sound of rain. Also just being in nature and just seeing all these beautiful like leaves and trees and whatnot. There's just nothing like it. Look, the sun's peeking out. How lovely. Well, I can see house or houses maybe, but for now I only see one house down there. So it looks like we're getting kind of close to the end here. Just trying so hard not to go and slip on these branches or rocks here. It's hard to do in the rain. But yeah, came from all the way up there. I still have to go down there, and then it curves back around and whatnot, and then I'll be done. And then I have to do this all over again in reverse, going up. Little marker and steps. How lovely. Still have to be careful because it's still pretty wet and slippery. Don't judge me. I can go downstairs, I promise. I'm just very cautious at the moment because of the rain and the leaves and the mud and whatnot. Far, so good. Oh boy. I just wish it wasn't so wet and slippery, because this would be a little bit easier for myself, and overall the hike isn't really that hard. Well, then again, I was going down, I'm not going up. I will go back up when I reach the bottom, but yeah, it's pretty good, honestly. Not out of breath or anything. You just gotta be really careful if you come here and it's wet that you don't slip and fall. I think I'm in the home stretch. I see the houses. Yes, so happy. There they are. That I saw earlier when I was driving down here. I saw that and I figured this is the start of the trail, but see that house there and that house there, that's private property, so you can't exactly park here. So you kind of have to either park in town and walk here, or go up to the top like I did and just work your way down and then eventually back up. So yes, but nonetheless, that was pretty quick, even with the rain and whatnot. Took me about not even half an hour, honestly. Really quick. So, and besides like the wetness and whatnot from the rain, you don't really need to be that fit to do this. So, but we'll see when I go back up. But so far, for the time being, like, it's pretty good. It's very well marked here, so can't complain really. Made it! Parked up there, and basically I kind of went around here. Well, no, that's the table path. I went around here, and instead of going up to the top, I took that turn right here, which led to the trail that I'm on. And we are right here, but I'm going to go back up to the top and try to go up there to that overlook. That's the goal. All right, back up I go. My calves and my legs are pretty sore from the hike that I did yesterday, so I'm not even that far. Can you tell? I'm not even that far from where I started already. My calves and my legs are just like, whew, hold up now. What do you think you're doing? Whew. But that's okay. I'm just gonna take as many breaks as I need and then continue, because doing hikes back to back to back, your limbs will start to feel it, your legs especially. Whew. But that's okay. Just have to push through the discomfort sometimes, but when they start to like burn and they're on fire, that's when I usually take my breaks. I'm like, okay, that's good for now. So yep, but on we go. There's the marker. Keep going up and up. So that says upper overlook, which is that way, which is the way that I came. Sunset Rock is down that way. When I came around here, I just looped this way and went back down, but I guess apparently you could go that way. I didn't really know that. Now I do, but I'm gonna go back that way. One, because I do want to see the overlook. Number two, my car's up there, so either way I still have to go all the way back up there, but that's okay. Do you see my glasses fogging up? I have to take them off. The temperature, my breath, my breathing. So funny. Okay, so I got a bit lost for a moment. I see markers over there in the distance. I don't know if you can see, but I do see them. So I think that's the way to go. So remember, there's a marker over there. Past the marker. Came down here. So I'm pretty sure I go that way. I don't know. That's the one thing about being like a visual learner. Like, if something is distinguishable and I can easily like pinpoint it, like I'll remember it in my mind. I'll remember like the image of it. But when you're in like a freaking forest with nothing but the same trees on either side of you, like everything looks the same to me. So I'm just like, which way do I go? Or do I kind of go that way? I don't know. I shall consult my map on all trails. This is why we download them offline. Okay. So I don't know if you can see, but that's me. And the blue dot, so I have to be facing this way because the arrow's pointing up there. And it looks like I go that way over there to get back to the trail. So we shall keep doing that. Okay. Oh. Okay. I think I made it back. I don't recall seeing those. Maybe I got a different trail. I don't know. I don't know anymore, but the other path that way, I don't know, it just didn't seem that right to me. But showing me right there I'm on the right path. So I guess that's the right path then. I just don't know how I got so off track. I don't know. So weird, but anyways, let's keep it moving. Either way, I did find the trail. If not the right one, at least a trail to follow. So, good job, me. Good job for getting my life together and figuring this out. Made it. So, there's the green path I came from earlier. Just came from over here where the Sunset Rock Trail is. Now, going to go to my left and go up for the overlook. Can you hear a bunch of huffing and puffing? And overall, it's really not that bad of a hike. There's slight inclines, but it's gradual. So it kind of goes like just slightly up, evens out little bumpy hills, and up just a smidgen, and then kind of hilly again. It's not that bad, it's just that I have mild asthma. Did not bring my inhaler with me on this trip. I know I was forgetting something at home, but yeah, now I'm suffering for it. But I've been taking little breaks here and there. Not really for my lungs, for my calves really, but when I was doing that, I was catching my breath. So that's why. And I'm here. I've made it to this overlook. Look at this. Just a big patch of green. A little pit, I guess. You can make a fire there or whatnot. Look at that. Okay, I think it's time for me to go now before I catch a cold. Overall, that was a pretty good hike. I enjoyed it. If you go just one way, it's about half an hour, really quick and easy. Not a whole lot of incline, you know, like I said, it kind of, there are certain small sections where it kind of goes up a little bit, but that's primarily going over big boulders or big rocks or branches or something like that. Then it kind of like evens out a little bit. In certain areas it's just a little bit more hilly, but overall it's not a bad hike to do whatsoever. I feel like anyone can do this, whether you're young or old, fit or not fit. Pretty good. Going down and up again took me about an hour, minus the stop I made up at Upper Lookout to take some pictures and whatnot. And yes, overall, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I'm not quite sure if anyone else really knows about this, or maybe locals do, I'm sure, but I don't know if it's just because it's raining or whatnot, but I didn't really see anyone else out here, like, at all. I think I saw, like, a couple up there, but that was just now. I don't know if it's usually this dead or whatnot. I just literally looked on Google Maps, and I just found this place, and it's nestled in between houses and whatnot. I feel like if you're not really looking for it, you're not gonna know the trail is here. So, but anyways, that was very enjoyable. So now I think I'm just gonna walk around the town of Stowe and just explore for a little bit. We're back. Hazel, my baby. The true champion of this entire road trip. Driving miles here and there, to and fro, state to state. You're a good baby. Okay, so I think I found some parking around here. Parking is horrible. Typical, like, small town with, like, no parking whatsoever, but I think I found it. It's 3 hours, I believe. So it is about 1 o'clock, so I have until about 4, which is fine because it's raining and I don't plan on staying here too long in the rain. I just want to walk around, explore, see what there is, get some lunch, and then decide what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. like this little trail. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. It's like right down there. Looks like a nice little path to just kind of walk on. I think I'll do that, but first I want to go to the bridge, get some really nice views and whatnot, and then I'll come back and walk that for a little bit. So at that block, I'm gonna go to the right. Lots of spiders in here. They're like right there on the ledge. Not about being near them, honestly. Some of them are pretty big. So back into the main town. I'm gonna go on that little path for a while and see where it goes. So I'm going down this path from up there on the main street. It's gonna look weird at first because it's like, oh, parking lot. Interesting. I'm gonna keep going over there. It's a little cemetery over there. The path starts over there. If you need to use restrooms, they're over there. The porta potties. I can't stand porta potties, so I don't use them. There it is. So this stretches quite a ways away. I'm trying to figure out where we are actually. I'm not quite sure. I know we're somewhere on here, I think. I'm not trying to remember. Doesn't matter. Anyways. Ooh. Let's get going. Not quite sure how long I'm gonna walk on this for. We are going to go maybe until about 2 o'clock, so like 45 minutes from now. Whew, Jesus, if I could talk. And then I'm going to turn back around and then try to get some lunch in town somewhere. Maybe if it stops raining, I'll go for a little longer. I don't mind walking in the rain. It's just that I have 3-hour park and I don't want to go over that 3-hour mark. I don't know if anyone really checks, but I really don't want to be the car, you know, that finds out. So let's keep walking. There's really not anyone on this path. I can imagine there's probably a bit more people when it's actually nice and sunny out. But for today, it's just me. And I absolutely love it. I don't mind doing walks or hikes like this. It's all flat surface and I can just walk a little bit at a faster pace and just enjoy myself overall, you know? Especially in the rain. I love it. I love it so much. And are my pants, my leggings getting a little wet? Yeah. Are they soaked through yet? No. Do I really care that much? No, not really. Like it's water. I have a change of clothes and whatnot, so it's all good. It's about 1:45 now. I've been walking for about half an hour now. I'm getting pretty hungry, so I figure it's gonna take me about half an hour from where I am to get back to the little town, and then I can get something to eat. So I figure maybe I'll just go until 2 o'clock, another 15 more minutes. Doesn't really hurt anyone, right? And then that way, 2 o'clock, whatever it is that I'm actually doing, I can turn back around and then get there by around 2:45, and then I'll still have time to eat lunch of some description and then just continue walking and exploring. There's nobody here, and I absolutely love it. It's just me, the rain, the trail, trees. It's so beautiful. Okay, so it is about 2 o'clock now. I just turned around from that bridge, and now I'm going to walk back to town and try to find me some lunch because I'm pretty hungry at this point. I did it! Yay! There it is, up there. The little town. Food, yes. Alright, it was a fun time exploring this little town. I walked all that I could on the sidewalk parts, because then after a while just the sidewalks kind of stop and you have to walk along the side of the road, which I am not doing. So now I just have to go back and find my parking spot. Okay, that is it. I think I finally found the place to go and have like my late lunch / early dinner. It's called Picasso, I believe. So I really hope you enjoyed this little vlog on exploring Stowe and just doing a little trail. So I will see you in the next vlog. Bye guys! Hello everyone. So I know I said that you would see me in the next vlog, but unfortunately due to very upsetting and sudden circumstances, I'm going to be cutting my New England road trip short. But I just hope that you enjoyed what I did so far while I was here in New England, and I'm very sorry about that, but please check out my other vlogs, and I will see you in a whole new adventure soon. Bye guys.